As many are aware, an illegal alien by the name of Jose Garcia Zarate shot and killed Steinle as she walked with her father on a San Francisco pier in 2015. Zarate has a long criminal history, having been convicted of 7 felonies and deported 5 times, and was released by San Francisco officials shortly before killing the promising young woman despite there being an ICE detainer on him. The verdict in Zarate's case sparked nationwide outrage, and even caused the Justice Department to issue a federal arrest warrant in relation to Steinle's murder. Because of the utter foolishness of local officials being able to ignore federal law with impunity, Indiana Representative Todd Rokita is introducing a bill that would hold the feet of sanctuary city officials to the fire. In fact, if his bill passes, said officials would face $1 million fine and up to 5 years in federal prison if they're convicted of harboring illegal aliens. Can we get a hell yeah, from Fox News? Indiana Representative Todd Rokita's bill is one of the most aggressive pieces of legislation to date aimed at sanctuary city policies, going beyond the Justice Department's threat to cut off grants to those jurisdictions. Politicians don't get to pick and choose what laws to comply with, Rokita told Fox News. Americans are dying because politicians sworn to uphold the law refuse to do so. His Stopping Lawless Actions of Politicians, SLAPP, Act would hold state and local lawmakers criminally responsible for refusing to comply with federal immigration enforcement efforts. The Republicans' bill would subject violators to a $1 million fine and up to 5 years in prison if they are convicted. Boom. This will put these arrogant pukes right in their place. Sadly, it's not just the Steinle family who had their lives torn apart by an illegal alien. Every year, countless American families are impacted by illegal aliens and the disastrous policies within sanctuary cities and states. Just on Friday, a man who had been deported from America at least 20 different times yet somehow made it back in was convicted of sexually assaulting a woman in her Oregon home before attacking another in a parking lot. He is one of thousands of illegals who commit sexual crimes against U.S. citizens every year, yet for some reason liberal states do nothing to keep people like him out of the country. It's not just sexual assault that's the issue, either. According to reports, at least 13 Americans are killed daily by illegal aliens drinking and driving. For those keeping count, that's nearly 5,000 preventable deaths in our country a year. When it comes to drugs, some 43,000 illegals are convicted of drug-related offenses every year. Shockingly, roughly 60% of all federal prosecutions in America are related to immigration-related crimes, as Pinal County, Arizona Sheriff Paul Bayview knew all too well during his tenure. Pinal County has followed the trend of the majority of counties across the United States, so we have seen most of our major crime statistics drop during the past few years, he previously stated. The one area we have not seen drop which has seen dramatic increases in fact is crimes tied to illegal immigration. Our high-speed vehicle pursuits have rapidly increased each year from 142 in 2007 to 340 such incidents in 2010, Bayview continued. Marijuana seizures have spiked from a low in 2008 of about 19,600 pounds to over 45,500 pounds in 2010. My deputies are telling me more and more that they are apprehending guns and high-tech communication equipment from cartel operatives, he concluded. Of course, Bayview's comments were from a couple years back, but the point remains the same: illegal immigration has an overall negative effect on our country, regardless of what the left tries to tell us, so it's long overdue for sanctuary city officials to be held accountable for allowing it to persist. We have laws for a reason. If you're not going to follow them, you should be held criminally liable, just like the rest of us. Make sure you keep pressure on your representatives to get this bill passed through Congress. We need it now more than ever.